some live girl chat. So ready. They're lit today. Okay, so don't forget to head over to The Real's Instagram page and use the hashtag #GirlChatLive to join in on our convo. Aid is standby right now.
Gotcha.
Now, it's grad week, and on The Real, we've been having so much fun chatting with so many young and successful college students from all over the country. And today, we want to give some big money, honey, to one grad from the Big Apple. Listen up. New York City, because one college student is about to get the chance to win $1,000. It's The Real's Dollar Hollaback.
This is me and Yanny's jam. We like this song.
Okay, I'm about to shout out an NYC grad's name and Instagram handle. If it's your handle, you have until the end of this show to message us back on Instagram. Make sure to tag us at The Real Daytime so we get notified. If you holla back at us in time, you are gonna win this $1,000. Okay? All right, everybody, are you ready?
Yes.
Today, we want to hear from Bianca Senos, whose Instagram handle is @Bianca.say. Bianca, girl, if you're watching, get up, brush your teeth, head over to The Real's Instagram page and DM us right now. If anybody else is watching and knows Bianca, blow up her phone, tag her, comment her, call her up, and help her get this cash. It's waiting right here for you.
Yes! Bianca! Even if you don't know her, still, blow up her DMs. We definitely want this girl to get her money, honey. Up next, do you all remember the infamous dress debate back in 2015 that divided the internet? Is it white and gold, or is it blue and black?
Yes.
See, what color do you see?
blue and black.
It looks blue there,
No
but
way. I still see white and gold, whatever.
Really?
Because guess what? There's a new debate raging on Twitter, and I think we need to address it. A computer-generated voice recording surfaced on Reddit earlier this week and has spread like wildfire on social media because people can't decide if the voice is saying the word Yanny or if the voice is saying the word Laurel.
Okay.
Two completely different words,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's all take a listen together.
Okay.
Laurel. 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 Laurel.
Yanny,
Laurel. Yeah, okay, wait, audience.
Laurel.
By a round of applause, did you hear Yanny? Me too. Me too, fam. Okay, round of applause. Who heard Laurel?
What did you hear? What did you hear, Lonnie?
Wait, what?
I heard Laurel, and it sounded just like that. Laurel.
There's no L anywhere in that
Girl,
sound.
I didn't hear an L in the beginning. I didn't hear an L at the end. I heard someone go, Yanny.
No.
Like with an extra Y, like Yanny.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Lonnie.
Yanny.
Lonnie. I want to know what Lonnie heard. Laurel.
Can we play it again? Just one more time.
Okay, one more time.
Laurel.
Laurel.
Yanny.
Laurel.
Yanny.
Laurel.
Yanny.
Laurel.
Yanny.
Laurel.
I 100% hear Yanny.
What I think
That's
this
just
is.
weird.
Our audience has been drinking, man, because he said Yanny. Yanny.
Okay, look, I think that there's some scientific things that's happening here.
Okay.
Number one is how your brain
Processes
processes it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, it depends on what type of device, because some people, if you play it on a hard top, it's different, like a desktop.
Yeah.
It sounds different than if you play it on your phone. So that could be what you're doing, but your brain is processing, and it's the frequency and how you hear. So that's why, and they just could be playing tricks on y'all. You know what I mean? It's like, it could be two different things.
With all the tricks being played,
What did
Lonnie,
you hear?
what did you hear?
I don't care. I really don't care.
Even if you don't care, what did you
you
hear?
heard something.
I just don't care.
That's
no,
the point.
because
No,
it's
look,
like,
very
no,
important.
I'm
Your
telling
name
you.
was Yanny or your name was Laurel. You better hear the right name being called.
Well, tell us what other people thought.
Of course, Twitter Queen Chrissy Teigen weighed in on the debate, tweeting, quote, "It's so clearly Laurel."
Thank you, Chrissy.
I can't even figure out
Thank you.
how one would hear Yanny. Guys, I'm reading this like this because I heard Yanny. I feel like Yannies are lying for attention.
No.
Ouch.
It's straight
You're
up
lying.
Yanny.
Yo, I promise it to you, I hear and it sounds like, it low-key sounds like a New Yorker, like Yanny. I feel like I can't make that up.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't know.
So maybe they just laid both of the words on one track, and then one side of your brain, I don't know, is hearing different things.
I can't even give you that.
I
It's crazy. We even polled our real fam on Instagram this morning, and 55% of you said you think it's Yanny.
Interesting.
And 45% heard Laurel. I'm just saying 55 is more than 45.
Yes.
Technically, Yanny won.
Okay. There you
it's
go.
Interesting, but I think it has something to do with frequencies and stuff like that. So that's what it is.
They're playing tricks.
But we're hearing it at the same time in the same place. How? I don't know.
Believe me, the human body is so different. You
Yes.
would be surprised. It's
This
just
is
like
true.
you see something, just like the way you see something may be different. It's just like with the dress. It's just how your mind processes it.
senses are just processing it differently.
I think this is super freaky because, like, you guys, it makes you think a little bit that you're crazy, right?
Yeah.
You're like when somebody was debating you on the color of the dress, you're like, yo, am I bugging? Am I okay? Like this morning when me and Tam heard it, we were like, I literally made Tam.
She was, like, arguing
say
with
Bible
me.
in the name of Jesus. Like,
Yes.
tell me that you're not lying, that you're not just saying it to be like, different or
No.
like controversial. I'm like, Tam, look me in my eyes and tell me I'm hearing Yanny and you're hearing Laurel. Promise me you're not lying.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, a lot of people are hearing different things.
So it's real. So it makes me even concerned about, like, guys, when they do, like, if there's a crime and there are, what do they call it? Bystanders, but there's another word.
Eyewitnesses.
Eyewitnesses. We can't even trust our eyes anymore.
Yeah.
We can't even trust our ears anymore. If they said, no, the person that did it, I heard him say, who killed you? Yanny. Who killed you? Laurel. Two completely different suspects. One's a man and one's a woman. It gets complicated.
The debate will continue. It will continue.
That's scary.
Well, you know what? One woman who's making her voice heard loud and clear is Cardi B. Cardi has decided to speak out after a video went viral of her fleeing from angry fans at a Las Vegas shopping mall. Now, according to the blast, the fans became angry with Cardi, who's 7 months pregnant, by the way, after she refused to take a picture with them. The fans started screaming profanity at her, with one grown man even saying, quote, this is him, come outside, you bitch.
A
grown man saying it to her. Now, Cardi explained her side of what happened in now deleted tweets, saying, quote, if I respectfully told you I don't want to take a picture, your drunk ass shouldn't get close to me and disrespect my decision, space, or privacy. I always take pictures with my fans. If I don't have on no makeup, in a rush, not in the mood, I'm not obligated. So, ladies, now Cardi's album is called Invasion of Privacy. But is this crazy or what?
No, she's absolutely right. Oh my God, you, whether you're a celebrity or not, you absolutely have the right to say no, not now. I mean, what the hell?
I think sometimes, I always try to take pictures with my fans, but then there are some days, you have to realize that people are human and that they have a life. I remember one time I was on my way to an appointment and I was late, and there was this homeless man sitting outside, and he was like, hey, is that Tia or Tamara? Can I have an autograph? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm running late. And he was like, I don't like you anyway. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just couldn't stop at that moment. You know what I mean? Or if you're in church. I remember one time I was praising the Lord. Literally, tears coming down my face, and I felt the tap like, excuse me, are you the girl from Sister? Can I take a picture? And I was like, oh my gosh. As I was crying, I said, after church, ma'am, after church. I'll do it.
No, I got you beat.
What?
I got you beat.
What?
No.
I was at my grandma's funeral.
What?
My grandma's funeral, 93 years old.
Yeah.
We up here, I just went to speak, went to go sit down. Man comes with a piece of paper. Give me your autograph. I said, this is my grandma's funeral. If you don't go sit down somewhere. And I had to cuss in the church. Excuse me, Lord. It was the funeral. Some people just don't understand. They don't get it.
They just have to put themselves in your shoes.
But the question I have is, should she have security that should take care of this so that first of all, I'm concerned because she is pregnant, and that's a lot of pressure and stress on her and the baby. Shouldn't she have security?
So that was, if you watch the video, that was her security that was barricading the door. But they clearly, like she said, it was Vegas. They be day drinking. They're clearly, the guy actually shoves his own woman If you watch the video, she's like, wait, babe, and he shoves his woman and proceeds to tell Cardi,
oh,
I want to fight you.
Come out.
Oh, yeah, come outside. Yeah.
That right there.
But you know, and Cardi is New York, so she's down for a fight whether she's pregnant or not.
She was at the window,
I give that
obviously
to
trying
her.
to explain herself to the woman.
Right.
Like, no, I just, whatever. So we asked you guys if you think celebrities are obligated to take pictures with fans if they ask. @Smirk said, at the end of the day, celebrities are still us. Yes, they know what comes with the fame, but we have to be empathetic to the fact that they are still humans and have those days. Then you had @NattyNat8 said, yes, because they know what they signed up for. The lifestyle, and they should be humble about it. Without fans, they wouldn't have game.
I think it depends, too. I think if they give you a really good reason, like sometimes I don't have my makeup on. I've said this before. If I'm in a airport and I don't have on my makeup and I know people, and so I know, the more and more time goes on, I said, let me accommodate. And so what I do is I wear sunglasses. So now it's like, at least if I'm not made up, at least I take somewhat of a picture. If I'm not in a rush, if I'm in a rush, I explain it to them. So sometimes if you just give a simple explanation and say, but I love you, you have to give some type of, because if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be here.
That is
She
true.
wouldn't be where she is.
That is true.
I also want to say, I notice in different cultures, or just different areas, there's something that I think works. Whether you're in Europe or even in New York, if you're a celebrity, when somebody approaches you, they act like you're just, they don't make it a big deal, like a freak out or they all of a sudden get up in your zone. Just like, hey, I really appreciate your work. I noticed that,
That's a great way to do it.
And I think that if you do come across somebody, because I get it, I get excited too when you're like, oh my God, like this is my one, one moment.
Fan.
Yeah, if you're the fan, just approach the person like you would somebody you really respect and just be like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, I really love your stuff. And feel it out. If they're in a good mood, I think you have a chance. But if you go that way, that's what makes celebrities turn the way they do sometimes, and then we judge them. So just to be thoughtful about the process,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You guys know that I am like Jennifer Lopez's super fan. I will lose my mind over Jennifer Lopez. So I think it's important for us to also view it as like, there's people that we're fans of too, like major, like I freaking love Jennifer Lopez. And she came here, and I think sometimes you have to think about it differently. I think as a society, sometimes we always think take. Like we take from these people, and it's like this idea of taking from them. I think it's such a great idea, like you said, give them something. Say, hey, I just want to give you a compliment and tell you how you've affected my life. I love listening to your music on my way to work. It's great to work out to. How I told Jennifer here, I'm like, oh my God, you've impacted my life. Now let's keep it real. I never even took a photo with her when she was here. I didn't ask to take a photo. I just wanted to tell her, man, you've impacted my life and I love you, and that's good enough for me. I want to give to her, not take more from her.
But I will give you one more tip, though. If you get that moment and you give that nice, thoughtful message that is really sincere, on the side of your phone, okay? Have your phone. Put it on selfie mode. And get it ready. Have it ready. So then you're like, thank you. I grew up with Sister. You guys helped me grow up in such a beautiful way. Thank you so much. Girl, let's do the selfie.
And then done.
Don't draw it out, because that's the problem. You're like, wait a minute, this ain't
or
right.
that you can't work your phone.
Or when they have to delete pictures because they ain't got space.
You gotta be considerate of that stuff. So I try to be like super considerate. If I love somebody, just let them know, man, I really appreciate your work, and keep it pushing.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
But believe me, everybody appreciates the fans.
Oh, I love
We
it.
all do.
Sure, always, forever.
Now, before we take a break, I want to remind everyone to watch me tonight on the season finale of Hip Hop Square. It was so much fun, you guys. I had so much fun.
I can't wait to see it.
Erykah Badu is the center square. T.I. is also on there. Christina Milian. We had such a good time. I can't believe I made the season finale.